Hi fellas! In this video today we're going to be building our own fishing rod because the fishing's been so hot of us recent. And fellas, we do love ourselves a good challenge because obviously we're not through suffering enough. So fellas, without any further ado, let the mess begin. Now fellas, the foraging has begun. Now we have to find all our supplies from around the house because this is gonna be a homemade rod. Now fellas, this might not be the prettiest of fishing rods, but it will get the job done. I'm sure it'll catch a monster. But besides that fellas, we need to start the foraging. Alright fellas, let's see what we gotta work with. Now these we cannot use because they are already rods. We gotta make ourselves a rod. Now we could go through the graveyard and find a rod or parts of rods, but I think that'd be cheating. I think we need to do this in a bit of more of a challenge. So we have to be creative. I mean, we could make one out of this weed whipper. We could make one out of this goose decoy. Or we can make one out of a frog gig. The choices are endless, but we need to find ourselves the right choice. Now, the problem with the goose, I don't think it would do so well, you know, in extreme elements, like having a monster bass or a monster catfish on the line. I think she would do quite bad, so we have to keep on the foraging. Now fellas, we have come up with our supplies for this challenge. Now what we're working with are, I guess, one pair of rusty old scissors, the reel of choice, some tape, old dog leash or cat leash, and of course, a spear. Now fellas, this here spear is gonna become our rod, and this is gonna be multitasking. I mean, we're gonna have a reel in the fish, and if there's a big old degenerate that wants to, you know, fight back, give him a quick spearing. So hopefully fellas, this could be a, you know, a new rod idea for the big leagues. But besides that fellas, we need to construct this heifer. Oh baby, look at that. That is getting impressive. Call the big leagues, because I think we have ourselves the best rod. Whew, everyone's gonna be lining up to get this thing. Multitask. Get yourself a fabulous bass, and if you get yourself, let's just say, a vicious frog, you got yourself a frog gig with it. Multitasking. You don't have to go into the swamp or creeks unprepared anymore. Oh yeah. This is a good idea. I mean, this is quite the experiment, fellas. We'll never have to go into the store again. I mean, we can just build ourselves some rods. I think this thing could survive a salmon attack! Or even better, sharks. But I ain't gonna test her out on sharks today. We're gonna be testing her out on bass, and of course, bluegills. Or any other degenerates that may be in this vicious pond. Oh yeah. Got the first eye hole. We're gonna put one all the way up here for the extra professionalism. Oh yeah. Now that is art. Oh yeah, that is art. Alright. She might not be the prettiest of rods, but I believe she'll do the job. Look at that. We have ourselves a rod. Now it is time for us to get after these degenerates. And fellas, the bait of choice is of course going to be worms. Degenerates. Okay fellas, we are back here at the ponds. Now, hopefully this here rod will catch ourselves a monster. It's going to be tricky. I mean, this here rod's not going to break for sure. And in case, you know, it attacks us, we got ourselves a spear. But besides that fellas, we need to start fishing for the monsters. Oh my, look at that cast. Perfection. Oh. Yeah! Woo! Oh my god, first cast, we got ourselves a monster. Oh my. This hole is amazing. First cast on the new rod, the one that we built from literally shoestrings and bubblegum, we got ourselves a nice, beautiful sunfish. Now, this heifer... Coward, that heifer here was a nice one. Now, hopefully the bass are awake right now because definitely the big heifer sunfish are, but hopefully we get ourselves even more monsters. Yeah. Amazing cast. This was a fabulous idea. Oh, signs of life, signs of life. got robbed. There's some thievery happening about. Now, fellas, we cannot have thievery happening. These damn degenerate panfish are expert at these kind of tactics. So we gotta go a little more deeper and out more towards the end of the pond where the big old heifer bass are lurking. But right now, fellas, it's quite murky in this degenerate pond. I mean, we can't even see the bottom. Whew, it's quite scary, but fellas, we need to keep on the pursuit. Oh, signs of what? Oh, we had a thing on. We have something on. Oh my god, it's getting mauled, it's getting mugged. Huh? Oh. Whew. Dirty thieves. Now, fellas, these bastards are quite hungry tonight. Now, we're running into some slight ration problems. These bastards are becoming quite the sneaky thieves. I mean, they have learned. They've learned from their last pursuits. They're tired of getting a hook in their mouths, so we have to think of a new strategy, a new plan. Either we go in deeper, or we figure out a way to ration our worms a little better so we can catch these bastards and trick them. But besides that, boys, we need to figure this out. But fellas, we have a plan. We're going to be coming back out here tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is going to be a tad bit warmer, and we're going to be reorganizing our plan. We're going to be using, of course, the premium pole that we made, but now, fellas, we're going to be rationing the worms, and these bastards will have to slurp down that worm to get some of that goodness, and with that goodness comes a hook. Mr. Jake here's having himself a field day, but now it's time for the rod to shine, because it's way better than that thing.
I don't know.
Jake, have you taken a look at this piece of equipment?
Yeah, it's something.
It is a killing machine, literally. Whew, that is a nice panfish. Look at that.
Over here.
Look at that. I got robbed. Jake, we gotta put these heifers on a diet. These heifers,
They're eating bread and flies tonight.
they were taking too much. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh! Fine.
Yep.
Fine fish.
We can take that out one day when we go salmon fishing.
Look at that.
Oh, right behind.
Woo! It's flopping in.
Yeah, you want to know a new trick I learned tonight with these bluegills?
Get off of my line. Out of the way, I'll show you how it's done, scrub.
You've caught in what, 1 or 2, and I've caught in 7 or 8.
They are liking this setup I have. It's more seductive. Look at that. Look at that. They're already on me. They can't resist, but they're loving what I'm serving. Unlike you.
I don't know about that.
Move out of the way. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh,
Let's see the action come. Look at that, Jake. What's happening, Jake?
gee, I don't know, Hunter.
You're just freaking out. In denial that my rod and my stuff is better. Okay, fellas, it's starting to get late out. We've had some successes. Jake, most of all, has had the most success. Shockingly, I mean, he is a peasant.
Nah, no one
Yeah.
hasn't right now that isn't fishing and trying to catch them.
I've caught so many.
Video will tell that one.
Anyways, this is another success. I mean, the creatures of the deep cannot resist this handsome rod, wouldn't you say so? So I would say this was a success. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to see your last fishing video down here. Of course, you guys want to see your last frog hunt video down here. Besides that, I'll see y'all next video. See ya.